Hey guys, Paul, Inventor3. I know it's kind of loud. I got my jet heater going right now, but I had to get this on film right now. 437 volts across that capacitor. 438. Remember, that capacitor's only rated at 450, so I'm gonna have to change that capacitor soon here. So just one plate. Well, we got the other plate here. Both tall coils. 438. I saw 439. Alright guys, we'll be back. 12 volts, 1.17 megahertz. .438. We'll be right back. Okay, once again, it's only 12 noon right now. It's very bright in my laboratory. I just took the capacitor off. It's not discharged yet. I still got over 400 volts on there. Don't touch it. 126.8 volts across our bulb right now. So that's what we're going to see now. I'm going to try an experiment with another string of identical diodes in parallel with these and see what happens. 126.8 right now. Just for the heck of it again, let's bring our amplitude from 12 volts up to 20 volts, which would be a maximum of 2 watts applied. So let's see here. Oh yeah, that's nice. 128.8 volts. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, 2 diode strings now. Negative, negative, positive, positive, in parallel with each other. Put that on there. Spacers on there. And when we get that adjusted, we'll be right back. We'll see, it's all in position. 215, 220, 230. It's not going up as fast as I would like it to be. We're still at the same readings. I might have to adjust the frequency yet. It's 250. We'll be right back. Alright, unfortunately, that looks like about where it's stopping there. 408, 410 I had. But it's not near that 425, 435, or whatever that, 438. But now that I have a parallel string, maybe I need to adjust the distance here now. Maybe I need to change the coils now. Let me, I'm going to put the bulb on here too and see if it's any different, because we had 126.8 volts. We'll see if that changed or not. Yeah, and before I do that real quick, I'll try the spacing on here. If I get a better result, I'll let you know. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I put these, there's just one sheet of cardboard. There's like another piece here. Whoops, hold on. That's what I got in between there now. Uh-oh, 441. Uh-oh. Oh boy. It's a little bit better. It's getting close. I'm gonna have to change that capacitor. But okay, right now as it is, I'm going to take the capacitor off and put this bulb back on and see if we can beat 126.8 volts, which is what we just had earlier. with only one string of diodes. So alright, we'll be right back. $126.1, let me adjust the frequency. $127 volts. Not bad. Okay, that's getting better. Now our record was still 128.2, our overall record. But, you know, the thing is, did that second row of diodes help? I guess you could say a tiny bit. I'm going to try to take out that layer of cardboard too. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright. I just took the second string of diodes out of there now. Actually, they're right there. Now we're back to 1. And we still got 127.2. So it's not really helping. Plus, it lowered our resonant frequency about 40 kilohertz. Not that much, but still, it didn't help. It really didn't help. So that's the end result of that experiment. We'll be right back. Oh, I also wanted to mention with only one string of diodes too, that I got the wood up back under there. It's a bigger spacing now. Doesn't need to be as close. Okay, just another real quick experiment. We're still only at 127 volts only. I got the wood in there. This was just one more experiment where, here, let me just move that plate off of there. I got the string of diodes, and this time I ran this one all the way back around this way, and these string of diodes are facing in the same direction. So I extended it twice as long, but instead of having it go here and back here, I tried it this way, so they're both facing the same way. So again, just the same results. Okay, we'll be back. Next experiment. I'm going to try one more time to set up a string of diodes over here and connect them together, because that's when I got my records before. So we'll see if we can get a better record this time or not, or break our old records, I mean. We'll be right back. Okay, just for the heck of it real quick, hard to make out there, but now I have the exact same setup I just showed you 2 seconds ago, except one string is on the bottom of the plate at a certain spacing, and that same spacing, the second string is up on top. I'm going to do the same thing now. Flip this over and see if that makes any difference. Not yet. Be right back. I just flipped that string of diodes over. No good. Same thing. Alright, let's get back to our other design here. Put the string of diodes over there, one over there, one over there. We'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Now we got that. The one string of diodes on the bottom. What are we? 126.9, almost 127. Okay, we're getting ready to put the ones over here. That same spacing. Oops. I already got some alligator clips hanging from it, but not connected yet. I just want to show you something now. When I put this on top of there, $126. Let's see, we'll have to retune a little bit. Whoops. Oh. Come on. Right there. Okay, so we lost a little bit of voltage. Just had to retune. Alright, so now I'll be right back. We're going to connect those together with the other diodes. They'll both be powering the bulb. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got this string of diodes in there. It's just keeping them down. Yeah, distance in there. No improvement, guys. 126.6. That's about exactly where it was before I made the connection, which is kind of weird. I'm going to play around now again with the distance just a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, no great improvements. I think I got to get on and do this, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's a lot of soldering. I had some spikes on those diodes. Yeah, anyhow. Alright, guys. We'll be back. Now, see, last time when I was breaking all my records, and in my record-breaking video, when I got the most voltage, we had all these plates stacked, all three of them, our middle plate going to our loop. So, see, that's still very important, guys. That loop and the stacking of the plates is important. But these experiments that we've been doing today are all about the diodes and some way to improve upon that design. So we'll be right back. So, okay, real quick. Man, talking about adding these points onto our diodes here, so that instead of 1 point we got 3. Now it's like, well, here's our diode, and they come to 1 point, and I'm like, how about if we do it like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 points, 1 point going to 7 points. And then I started cutting all this hookup wire. Got a nice copper single strand inside there. And then I'm like, I start cutting them, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, you need 20 of those, 20 of those, 20 of those. I'm like 80 of them, and then plus you got, put them all in here, try to position them right, solder. Oh my God, I'm like, that's going to take a long time. So I'm going to do this, try to do this quick. I just got some aluminum foil. You can just see how I'm cutting it up, crunching it on the end, and we'll try that. It should improve something if it's going to work at all. I had some what is it back there, some screen. There's a 1/4 inch opening on it though. I said, but yeah, so you can cut like little Christmas tree shapes, get a bunch of points. Well, that's not a bad idea, but I don't know if I trust it because that's galvanized and that's zinc. And I don't know if they'll make too much of a difference being such a dissimilar type of metal. I don't know. So anyhow, we're going to go with this right now, and if that works, I could always make a very much improved, or even better yet, have little copper squares, and maybe let them soak in some hydrochloric acid and let them become etched with thousands and thousands of little tiny microscopic points, or maybe take a piece and sandblast it at work to give it that same texture or something like that. Anyhow, if this works, we could always figure out a better way. So let's see what happens. All right, we'll be right back. Just real quick, another good thing I like about this, as I'm crunching up these tabs, I say it doesn't have to be perfect. The more imperfect, the better. The more points, the more little jagged edges you have on there, and that's what we want. So this is a good thing. So anyhow, Be back in a minute. Well, a few minutes. Okay, yeah, it's taken quite a while. This is our regular diodes here, and we put that plate on it. So we just got it laying up there right now. Here's ugly, crude looking thing, but we'll find out what happens. Each 1 point with these diodes now split into 6 points. And actually, like I said, since it's foil and I'm crumpling it up, there's actually many points on there. So if there's any improvement, we should see it now. Either this will work or it don't work. Okay. It's funny how blinding bright that LED is. Now remember, this just goes to an earth ground rod. There's another wire here. It's not connected to anything. It's just going to the same rod. That's no big deal. Oh yeah, that could probably mean something too. I wonder. No. LED's still just as bright. Plate's going into here. It's going through my roll of aluminum foil. It's going through 6 foot long secret sauce sheets of foil. It's going through the table, which has metal legs on it and bars that come up under the table. So one LED is not attached to anything. It's just collecting radio frequency RF energy from that plate right there. Anyhow, guys, okay, let's not go too long here. Let's see how this experiment turns out. Let me make all the connections, and we're going to swap this one out with that one. We'll be back. Okay, here we go, guys. It's all under there. Let me show you real quick. 2 blocks of wood, just helping keep everything flat, smushed down, give it just that spacing that we had. So this is the same string of diodes. We're just, well, actually that was the diodes, so these are the same type of diodes. But anyhow, okay, let me tune things in. $12, $17, $18, $20. There goes the bulb. $23, $24, $24.5. Oh gosh, that's it. No. All right. 24 volts, 0.4. That's not good. Let's see if there's a second. There it is. Is that one better? Yeah, that's the better one. Okay. Ooh, that scared me. That's a little better. 126. Oh, not that way. 26.1. Oh no, not that way either. That's the best results right there. Ah, wow. Alright, I'm going to try adjusting the height of that plate again. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. I got my negative plate over here. I'm supposed to have it in the chair way over here. Hold on. Okay, got this plate over here. We still have to adjust the frequency a little bit. Now it's going to go back up in frequency, which is good. Oops, what is that? 124. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was a lot better. 26.5, 26.8, 9. Oh, that's about it. $126.8 volts. Well, that's sad news, guys. That means adding all those points did not improve anything. Let me play around a little bit with the spacing here now, though, because we have all those collectors on there. I don't think it will help, but And we could still try now another string of diodes over here and connect them in together with the bulb again, together with these other ones, one last time. Alright, we'll be back. Well, I'm getting a tiny bit, where's the wire going in? Tiny bit better difference now, results, as I took off the ground from them center diodes. And when I do that, everything still works, and it just raises the frequency a little bit higher. 127.1 and even 2 I keep seeing flashing. There it goes. So that's not bad. Our record so far is 128.2. Oh, because I was going close. Alright. Alright, that might be it. We'll see. Hold on. Alright, we seem to be pretty steady right now at that 127.2 volts across there. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. Oh, yeah, right, we moved that earth ground, right, but I put it here now on the negative end of the bulb, which really isn't making much. It's not making no difference. It's still the same. Alright, forget about the earth ground for right now. It's not needed. Different situations, different things. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I connected a string over here again. Don't have all the fancy extensions on it. So we got both diode string underneath that one and that one both connected together to our bulb. 126.6. Same old, same old. Actually, it's best without the second string of diodes. And as far as all those extra points on here, sum things up in this video. I don't think that helped us in this situation. Not at all. Okay, even though I can get 127 something volts on there now, that's just because I removed that negative ground, earth ground wire and retuned a little bit higher frequency, and it just gave us a couple tenths more volts, like 3-4 tenths. I mean, it adds up. But so anyhow, yeah, sadly enough. So the next thing, guys, is we got to go back to our secret sauce and the loop. Okay, that's what I thought, because we got to compress and while the loop is magical in itself because of this very strong electrostatic field that we actually get in motion. We get it to be dynamic with diodes and such and going through our system. And anyhow, I believe that loop and having the plates stacked, the negative and the positive on top of each other, there's something magical that goes on there. My secret sauce, yeah. So anyhow, I don't want this video to go on too long. So next week, we're going to be putting our plates back on top of each other, and the only thing I could do now to think of an improvement would be to add, try different diodes, but these are very good. Believe me, they're yeah, I don't know. Other thoughts are, well, as I mentioned before, it's about compressing those fields and getting this most flux density. That's what I believe. I mean, that's what seems to be the case. I don't know, unless somebody's got some other theories, but the thing is, I gotta improve this yet. We're getting close. Alright, guys. Doing good. So I just feel like it wasn't the best weekend yet. We'll break some more records yet. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, one more quick note, just thinking out loud and rambling here. Why, still baffled on this 18 diodes. No matter how many I try to add on or double the line, it just doesn't work no matter how I do it. But maybe when I add more diodes, maybe the diodes themselves are well, they are, I'm sure, limited to a specific range of frequencies of receiving. But these are very fast acting diodes. I think 26 microseconds or something switching. But if I add more diodes, maybe, I've just never tried it, maybe I got to switch my coil configuration then. Maybe that changes everything. Well, even though we got a frequency generator, I don't know, guys. Just thinking out loud. I shouldn't have said anything. Forget